Before cities and kings, before iron and gold, there was a garden. Before civilizations and cultures, before history took its turn, there was a garden. A place where heaven touched earth, where the unseen walked with the seen, where God himself strolled in the cool of the day. It was Eden, the cradle of mankind, the garden of beginnings. There, man knew no shame. Adam and Eve were clothed, not in fabric, but in light, in innocence, in glory. The air sang with freedom. The rivers carried joy. Every tree bore fruit. Every path whispered peace. Yet, in this idyllic setting, choice existed, and choice is always a double-edged sword. At the center stood to mysteries, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, each whispering tales untold. One promised immortality, freely offered. The other, a boundary, a test, a doorway man was never meant to open. One tree was permission, the other prohibition. Together, they reveal the truth that love without obedience is not love at all. Then came the serpent, crafty, ancient, more than a beast, but a voice. It whispered, not with fangs, but with questions. Did God really say, doubt the oldest poison, subtle, infectious? And when doubt grows, disobedience soon follows. Eve reached, Adam followed, and in a single bite, light flickered, glory faded, eyes opened, but only to shame. The covering of innocence was gone. Fear replaced freedom. Hiding became walking. The echo of God's footsteps in the garden now became terror, not delight. And so the world changed. Cursed ground, thorns and sweat, pain in birth, struggle in life, separation in spirit. Paradise was locked. An angel with a flaming sword stood at the gate of Eden. Man could no longer return. But listen carefully. The tree of life was not destroyed. It was only hidden, reserved for another day, in another place. Here is where the story touches us all. Every one of us has eaten from the forbidden fruit. Every one of us knows shame, knows hiding, knows the voice of regret. Eden is not just history. It is the story of your soul. It is the mirror of humanity. But Eden holds secrets still, secrets that echoed across the ages, shaping our world, our choices, our very nature. If you're ready, if you seek understanding, I invite you on a journey. Together, let's uncover the first secret of Eden. But before we continue, pause for a moment. Are you captivated by these tales? Do you find solace and insight in these ancient stories? If so, show your support. Let your like be heard. It is a simple gesture that means the world to us, and it ensures that more people discover these timeless truths. Don't miss out on the next revelation. Subscribe now. The first secret unveiled. God never abandoned man. Even in judgment, he clothed Adam and Eve with skins, the first sacrifice, the first blood, the first shadow of the cross. The serpent defeated, yet survived, banished, yet remained, a fallen angel, cast out, yet persistent. Humanity scattered, yet not forsaken. Secretly, God provided. Secretly, he pursued. Secretly, he planned the redemption of his creation. The second secret, exile, was mercy. For if man had eaten of the tree of life in sin, he would have lived forever in corruption. So God barred the way, not out of cruelty, but out of love. To have prolonged life in a state of disobedience would have been a curse, not a blessing. God, in his wisdom, severed the easy access to immortality, forcing man to seek a different kind of life, a life earned, a life of obedience, a life of faith. The third secret, Eden was not destroyed. It was moved beyond sight, a realm waiting to be revealed again in the new heaven and new earth. Today, we all search for Eden. We chase it in wealth, in love, in power, in dreams. But every paradise we build crumbles. Every Eden we plant withers. Why? Because Eden was never about the garden. It was always about God's presence, and only in him can Eden be restored within us. Now, my friend, I ask you, what resonates with you the most? What truth stirs your soul? Perhaps it's the realization that God never abandoned us, even in our disobedience. Or maybe it's the profound mercy of being barred from the tree of life, a punishment that spared us from eternal damnation. Or maybe it's the hope that Eden, in its fullness, awaits us beyond the earthly plane. Share your thoughts. Let your voice join the chorus of understanding. Together, we can unravel the tapestry of these ancient tales and find their relevance in our lives today. And remember, we've only uncovered the first secret. There are more mysteries to unveil, more truths to uncover. Stay tuned. Don't miss out on the next revelation. As we continue our journey, take a moment to appreciate the intricate details woven into this narrative. God never abandoned man. Even after the fall, he took immediate action, providing coverings for Adam and Eve. This act demonstrates his compassion and his plan for restoration. Exile was mercy. God didn't punish man by leaving him hopeless. He set boundaries, yes, but he also planted seeds of hope, offering a glimpse of a future where man could earn life, not through a tree, but through obedience and faith. Eden was not destroyed. Its gates may be closed, but its beauty remains, waiting to be fully realized when we step into the new heaven and new earth. And when we hear that song again, oh, how glorious it will be. When we hear that song again, we will understand the harmony of existence, the symphony of creation, the melody of divine love. As we ponder these truths, let's consider what they mean for us today. How do they shape our faith, our choices, our relationship with God? Do they bring comfort, clarity, or perhaps a deeper sense of purpose? Share your reflections. Let your insights enrich our community and deepen our understanding of these timeless teachings. Remember, friend, you and I are linked by an invisible thread, connected by our shared curiosity and our thirst for spiritual wisdom. Together, we form a community of seekers, explorers of the divine mysteries. And as long as there are those who seek understanding and enlightenment, the echoes of Eden will continue to resonate within us. Now, I want to hear from you. Which aspect of the first secret of Eden touched you the most? Was it the realization of God's unwavering presence, the mercy of our banishment, or the hope of Eden's restoration? Share your thoughts. Let your voice blend with ours in this tapestry of faith and discovery. If you found value in this exploration of the first secret, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with those who might also find solace and insight in these ancient tales. As we prepare to delve into the next secret, remember that your engagement is the fuel that drives our journey. Your likes, comments, and shares empower us to continue unveiling these hidden truths. So thank you for being an integral part of this community of believers and seekers of wisdom. Until we meet again to uncover the next secret, may the echoes of Eden resonate in your heart, reminding you of God's unwavering love and the boundless hope that He has placed within your reach. Thank you for watching. Until next time.